A part of the program I could see since morning, and that has made me recall an experience. There is a book, Ignited Minds, written by Jyothi13-02. This book says America is a great country because of the presence of 1 billion genius minds. And it says our country is having more than 1 billion number. 8.1% of this number turns out to be genius minds. Number becomes 1 million. And in a time of 10 years period, this number will become 10 million. Then he loudly says, in 10 years to come, in his own language, by 2020, there will be 2 US on the planet. One is USA, another is USI. Some of you may be aware, apart from this understanding given to all of us by Jyothi13-02, through his book Ignited Minds, and also India Vision 2020, we say that America is a big country, is a great country because of the following factors being available. One is this country, America, is sufficient in food grains, has made great strides in transportation and communication, tremendous progress in R&D, and a great dent in ICT, and of course, quality and creative education. If you look at our own country, you will find more or less all 5 components are existing in our country. Of course, as regards number 5, creative and quality education. There are 2 schools of thought in our country. One school says no, but another school, which is the bigger school, says yes, it is available to our country. Actually, both the schools have come to the understanding our country is not no more a developing country. Our country is a developed country. However, we need our country of tomorrow to become better developed and better prosperous, to the extent it becomes one of the great economic powers in the world, one of great political powers in the world. And the task of tomorrow lies in the hands of all of you, the children of today. While endeavoring towards making country a great country, you will have to do certain things. You know, unity is strength, continue to all your might, and sagacity to maintain it at any cost. You read history, you will find lots of proof that country is terribly lost because this unity came in. Poland got partition 3 times in a period of 100 years. Entire Africa was enslaved. East Indies, West Indies, both were enslaved. All of sub-Indian continents suffered the same fate. Later America suffered the alien rules for centuries together. All these mishappenings took place due to the disunity came in. On the other hand, history again proves that the country is dead when the people got united. History says Alexander the Great, he came, he dared to protect India, but all the rulers of India of that time got united. And you know what happened? They sent Alexander back. Our country became independent in 1947 when we all got united. who are the leaders of tomorrow. Strengthen it, keep always uppermost in the mind the interest of the country, and do everything possible to strengthen it. Don't always ask, country, what it can do for you. Start asking, what you can do for country. Another important thing is, the making of a country needs leaders, and the great requirement of a leader is the ability of taking decisions. History proves timely decisions taken by great leaders gain enormously for the country. On the other hand, absence of it resulted in the wars. Napoleon the Great, and this ability, Napoleon the Great had a tremendous amount. That's why history again proves he had great plan and tremendous sense of making decisions, and put together and defeated a country, Australia, within 5 minutes. In this context, my submission is, all of us cannot become leaders. All of you cannot become leaders. Don't mind, but become something. Mahatma Gandhi brought independence to all of us. He was a great leader. But he brought independence to all of us because whole country has support for Mahatma Gandhi. So my submission to all of you is, try to become good leaders. If not possible, try to become good support. What is important is, become something. Next point of my advice to the children of today, don't ever waste time, make best use of it. Time is the only product of this world which is most democratic. All of us are given 24 hours time by nature. Even beggars are having 24 hours. Obama Sahib is having 24 hours. Principals are having 24 hours. Your parents are having 24 hours. The beauty of the time is, you can use it, you cannot restore it, you cannot stop it. Either use it or it will come and pass you by. I recall of one experience about Alexander the Great. One wizard asked you anything but time. This indicates the importance of time. I have seen the part of the program has gone so meaningful way. Frankly speaking, honestly speaking, I have seen hundreds and thousands of schools in the country. But such a beautiful program, such a character building mission, the principal, the parents, the management, the PTA, all together have taken up this school. It's a rare experience for me. And this experience is going to stay with me for very long. I will not tell you, you are living the life of values. My own understanding is the wealth makes a country. But a strong country can be made by wealth and the people of character. And if those people of character are available, wealth will come. It means the prosperity of a country attributes to the character of the people. So try to make it and try to develop it. The way you people have shown this water program this morning, I'm sure the country is there in different hands. That is in the hands of all of you. Each one of us should have the responsibility to help the country grow. We should assume this responsibility. If you read Ramcharitmanas, you will find the same concept known as essential humanity therein, and that is the foundation of our country. So long as we cling to this, our society shall grow, and if we lose it, the society will collapse. To always remember that any action motivated by compassion and responsibility always is considered one of the great poets today. Used to be a below average child in his schooling, but he became great. And at one moment of time he says, I became great simply because my teachers made me. And also he says, coupled with my positive approach, I always carry through. This is the importance of positive approach. Never think that you will not be able to do something in life. Always think, yes, you get to wonder. If you see all great people like Mahatma Gandhi, Nehru, Churchill, Malik Muhammad Jaisi, Demosthenes, they all had positive approach in their life, and this approach made them great. Last but the most important advice to the children of this school, that is class 10th and 12th. We should always live the life of compassion and morality. Morality saves us from all wrongdoings. What is happening around is the materialism has permeated all walks of life. Positivism is the only theme of science and philosophy, and sense perceptions have become the standard of judgment today. What cannot be sensed must be given up as chimerical, fanciful, and perfectly useless. This is we find all around us, and the result is we have lost faith in morality and spirituality to some extent, and the result is chaos all around. My own understanding is let us supplement our system by education which can make us morally and spiritually strong. I feel I'll be happy principal Nayade keeps inviting people from around. Let us come and have this experience of character building that school is having. Such strong people of character can bring about all kind of progress and prosperity the country needs. My blessings to all of you, to the children of class 12, and also to the children of class 10th, who after writing their class 10th will perhaps be in the same school to class 11. May God bless all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for this inspiring words. Seems like only yesterday, when we first stepped into this school. It feels like that for me. We need to know whether it felt like that for Padmavati Srinivasan of class 10, Pratnya of class 12, as they would like to share each and every second, minute, hour, day, month, and year of their life in school.
Good morning. Greetings to all present here. With the blessings of our beloved Swamiji and all my elders, I, Padma, would like to share the golden moments cherished in school, the moments which I would like to treasure in my heart as memorable and pass on to the world that VJS MPS is the best. 7 years ago, when I was a 9-year-old, I began my journey in the school when I was a fourth grader. The classrooms and the corridors are the grand dictionaries for the everlasting memories. Every little thing in the school, from a little admission number to the grand functions conducted, are too priceless and precious. Memories are bigger than the distances to the sky, and let it be gold or diamond. Memories are anyway higher. I thank my parents to put me into the school, and I have glorious years because of them. And the confidence boost given was by our principal sir. He is a motivational man who can get anything from the world, like a book from the library, to expose us to this broad planet. When we are nurtured right, we will shine highly bright. That's what our principal sir did. He got motherly, fatherly caring teachers who showed us that the school is our child's second home. Teachers kindle the characters of benevolence, morality, and intelligence in us to give us a born voyage in the world of billion masses, whereas parents direct us. I'm proud to be in a school which will take me to the pinnacle of successes, and to show the gratitude to all, I will show how perfectly I was maneuvered. The school gave me 7 years of joy, magnificent education, and taught me the principles of life. Not to forget the fun success I'll have in my life. There's a long way to move on, my friends, and we shall explore. Thank you all. Have amazing years ahead.
Thank you for coming. I now request Kalyan to take over.
Good morning to everyone present here on this auspicious occasion of Jyothi13. With the divine blessings of His Holiness, Jagtguru Padmabhushan Shri 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 Baligangadhar Nanda Mahaswamiji, my holy pranam to Shri Shri Prakashnath Swamiji, Chief Guest of the day, and a warm welcome to respected Principal Sir, Vice Principal Ma'am, teachers, parents, and my dear friends. It is well said that we can't change people, but we can make them feel the need for a change. One more academic session is drawing to close, and we are here in this grand function to release one more flock of birds with multi-hued feathers into the vast world of competition, career, and so on. Friends, remember the day we stood at the threshold of school education with our dear parents? And now, the time has come that we put in our best efforts, utilizing every bit of time that we possess to make our ever-encouraging parents and school proud and bring them the everlasting happiness with flying colors by achieving a good result in the examination. I am very happy that I was given the golden opportunity to be a part of the school and to have enriched my knowledge through interaction with a group of artistic, intelligent, and philosophical teachers. I joined the school when I was in 6th standard, and from then on, our school has been developing by achieving success in various fields, be it academic, sports, or scholastic, as the students and teachers put in their very best to perform extraordinarily and hence raising the name of our school. We are very fortunate to have a principal who is our ardent well-wisher, someone who spares no effort in giving us the best and seeing us at our best. We have been a lucky batch since we had teachers for all subjects, teachers who spent all their time and energy in giving us their best emotionally and intellectually. As all of us know, the word improvement starts with the letter I, and so I alone can do it, must always stay with us. It is correctly said, climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow till you find your dream. This is a crucial time, and we must not fall prey to the negative thoughts and elements that all are eagerly waiting to see our immediate tribute to the alma mater in the form of our performance in the upcoming board examination. Friends, never forget these words as said by Frank Outlaw. Watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habits. Watch your habits, they become characters. Watch your character and it becomes your destiny. It is so tough to say goodbye, my friends, but never think where is the good in goodbyes, since you and I will meet again. When we are least expecting it, one day in some far off place, I'll recognize your face. I won't say goodbye, my friend, for you and I will meet again. It has truly been a wonderful experience being with all of you. But never forget, no distance of place or lapse of time can lessen the friendship of those who are thoroughly persuaded of each other's worth. At last, I would like to conclude by saying that it is not enough to take steps which may someday lead to a goal. Each step must itself be a goal and a step likewise. It is true, since life can be pulled by goals just as surely as it can be pushed by drives. On behalf of all students, I take this opportunity in thanking the school for providing us and for supporting us so as to showcase our talents. I take this proud privilege to thank everyone and I thank my parents for enrolling me into such a wonderful school. I also wish everyone all the best for their upcoming board examination. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, Rania, for giving us the beautiful and sweet journey you passed. Music expresses feeling and thought without language. It was below and before speech and above and beyond all words. After the emotional speeches to lighten our heart, here we have a soothing and pleasing musical fusion by Sai Gautam, Sajas, Soumya, and Jyothi. present here. It gives me immense pleasure to be part of this function today. All of us have assembled here to give a warm farewell to all our senior friends. It is a day which is very memorable and very memorable occasion for all of us and more so for the outgoing senior friends. Well, it is a day of mixed feelings. We're extremely happy for our seniors who we are sure are going to shine in their future and are ready to face the outside world. But my friends, this wouldn't have been possible without the foundation which they have built in the Beatrice National Public School for 7 long years. And this has again been possible only because of the able guidance under the principal sir, with the BT ma'am and our dear teachers. However, it is also a day which has sad feelings attached to it. We will no longer be able to spend our precious moments with our senior friends. I'm sure that they'll also miss the school as much as we miss it. Let me take this opportunity to also thank my outgoing senior students. They have contributed in enhancing the achievements of the school in almost every single aspect, be it academic or co-curricular such as dance and music and sports.